Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I thought I would go over my jewelry collection and also share some of my fantasy jewelry wish list items. Let's begin. I definitely don't have a ton of jewelry, but I thought I'd just go brand by brand because I think that might be the easiest way to approach this. First, I'm going to talk about my ear stacks because I know many of you ladies are always curious and want to know what I have in my ears. Aside from the multiple piercings that I have on my earlobes, which I did probably high school, college, just years and years and years ago, the rest of my ear was curated over the last 5 years. I just got really into seeing these multiple piercings in different parts of the ear. I think it's beautiful, it's creative, it's really edgy and fun. On my left ear, this one here is a flat cartilage piercing. This one was done in a piercing studio. This one is a lab-grown diamond. Then just below it, you see a hoop with a pear-shaped diamond. That is a rook piercing. And I did that at the Maria Tosh studio in the Dubai Mall in Dubai. I did it in 2023. That one was a wonderful piercing that I love so much. It reminds me of our trip there and I really adore it. However, that was probably the longest I've ever had a piercing take to heal because that is such a thick spot. It was extremely painful and the healing time just took forever, at least a year to heal. This one here is a conch piercing and this one is a little Monica Vinader lab-grown diamond piece from Nordstrom, along with this one here, which is also Monica Vinader piece, also lab-grown diamond. Then moving on to my earlobe, you'll see that my first piercing is empty. My second piercing is a little Maria Tosh gold hoop. And then my third piercing here, as well as my first piercing on my right ear, are beautiful, gorgeous diamonds from Ideal. Ideal creates incredibly beautiful lab-grown diamonds. They are real diamonds, just as pure and natural as if they came from the earth. However, they're not mined, which means that they're a lot more earth-friendly and more sustainable. Ideal structures their diamonds onto solid gold. It's not plated, it's not vermeil, it's not going to tarnish, oxidize, discolor in any way. Wear them in the shower, wear them while you work out. I also love the modularity of their collection. You can mix and match the pieces, the studs, and the add-ons to create gorgeous combinations. First, you start with the studs, and Ideal has a few different sizes to choose from, all the way up to a single carat. Now, you can wear these on their own. I have the medium, and I think they make great statement pieces on their own. Not too small, not too big, just right. But if you want to take it a step further and really elevate and upgrade your ear stack, there's a wide array of gorgeous add-ons that you can choose from. As you can see, the add-ons on my ears are very different from each other. I love asymmetry when it comes to jewelry, when it comes to fashion, just anything in general. I think it's very eye-catching and just adds a lot of interest. In my right ear, I have a medium stud with the Lucia add-on, and this is 5 sparkly diamonds in a graduated size that goes from larger to smaller. You can buy an option for your left ear or your right ear, and it hugs underneath the ear. It almost looks as if it's just floating under the ear. I love how that looks. In my left ear is also a medium stud, and with it is the Jill attachment. Now, this is a string of beautiful diamonds, large and small, that creates a little bit of a vine shape, and I love how this beautifully complements the ear theme that I have going on here, which is a little bit of a garden theme, since I have a leaf one here and a little flower and a little dragonfly on this one and a beautiful sun motif on this one. So it's all kind of earthy and organic, and I love how that looks. Now, the Jill add-on sits on top of the ear as opposed to the Lucia, which is an underneath the earlobe, so it hooks on into the back of the ear and then you put the post on behind it to secure it. So this one looks like it's floating, where this one is just climbing up the ear, and I really love the way they both look. You could change out the stud for a smaller one. They have petite size. They also have larger sizes too if you want something a little more bold. Same thing. They have large ones, small ones, depending on your style and your taste. They also have beautiful dangling versions, which can also be added onto a chain necklace and worn as a pendant instead. So just so much versatility and modularity in these pieces. I just love how Ideal created this collection. It's honestly genius, if you ask me. Ideal has kindly shared a discount code with me. It's Maria Nicole Style 10. Allows you 10% off site-wide. I'll have links in the description box below. These are gorgeous, timeless, forever pieces. Well worth the investment. I know Valentine's Day is coming up just around the corner. Mother's Day will be here soon. Treat a loved one or treat yourself because you deserve it, and every day should be a special occasion. Now, I also have a few wish list items from Ideal that I would love to get my hands on since we're talking about luxury wish lists here. These are some beautiful add-ons that I'd love to include in my collection soon. I'm loving Eden, which is a gorgeous add-on of 3 diamonds. It could be worn as a necklace, pendant, or a drop earring. earring. It's absolutely stunning. I'd also love to get my hands on the Lena necklace, a row of 6 sparkling diamonds, and it looks so elegant and luxe. If I'm really going to splurge, I would love the Le Couple necklace. This is a pear shape and emerald cut diamond by its side. It's unique, it's asymmetrical, which I really love, and I'd match it with the La Rebelle earring add-ons. With my right ear, this first one here in the very top is a forward helix, and it's just a little gold flower. Then in the middle here, this is actually my oldest piercing. This one was done with a gun in like a Claire's boutique or one of those little rinky-dink jewelry stores, and they actually did it with a gun into the cartilage, which is a big mistake. I highly recommend that you don't do that. The healing process is tremendously long and it's not worth it. In fact, I hadn't put an earring in there in over 20 years, and I was surprised to actually still be able to get one in there, and I'm so happy because I love it. This is a triple diamond, but it is a cubic zirconia. I'm hoping to upgrade it in the future. It still sparkles beautifully. The one underneath it is a small little diamond. It is a lab-grown diamond. It's from Monica Vinader, and I did it at Nordstrom. Nordstrom has a little Monica Vinader booth where you can get piercings. This one here in my ear is the conch earring. This is just a little leaf pattern design. It's really beautiful, but again, I just picked it up at the piercing boutique. It's stainless steel with cubic zirconia. And then on my earlobe from the back, I have a little star, some pearls here that make a little flower, and also a teeny tiny dragonfly on my second hole. I thought I'd start off with Van Cleef because it's just one piece, and it is the vintage Alhambra pendant necklace. And I picked this up in 2023 at the Dubai Mall. I picked the all gold one, and I'm so glad I did, not only because it's versatile and goes with everything, but I also found out the stones like mother of pearl or onyx, they're a little more delicate. You can't really wear those into the water because it could damage the stone, actually make the stone fall out of the setting. As for my fantasy wish list, what would I want to get in Van Cleef? Well, I didn't go crazy, but I just want to keep it simple. I would love to get a 5 motif bracelet, either in the all gold to match this one, or in the black onyx, which I know I just said is very delicate, but I just love the way the black looks. It's just stunning and it's really eye-catching. And to match the beautiful bracelet, I would love a necklace to go with it. The 10 motif necklace is stunning. Whether it's in gold or black onyx, I would love either or both. Again, this is just fantasy. Also from Van Cleef, I'm loving the Frivole collection. Now this is a collection I haven't really quite heard about. I saw it on the website and fell in love with it instantly. It's really, truly gorgeous. It's very floral and feminine, and it's just absolutely stunning. I would love the Frivole bracelet. It has 7 gold flowers. It's very striking. It's very 3D and dimensional. I'm afraid I might get it caught on my clothing, but I'd be very, very careful with it. It's a stunning, stunning piece. Next up are a few pieces of costume jewelry. I adore costume jewelry. Whether I buy it in Cause or Mango, or I buy it in Hermes and Fendi, they're just fun pieces. Yes, of course, some are more expensive than others, but I really enjoy them. I love the trendy aspect of them. I love that they elevate an outfit, even though they may not cost a fortune in some cases. I know they may not be the highest quality pieces out there, but as long as you take care of them and you don't get them wet and you don't wear them into the shower, you can make them last quite a while. Starting off with a few pieces from Fendi. First, I have a pair of earrings. These are like little teeny tiny coin earrings with a Fendi logo on it. I love these, wearing them together or separately. Brett also had bought me this gorgeous Fendi single earring, I think last Christmas. I love pairing these together, so I'll wear one on one ear and one in the other, and I love this asymmetry, and it's just really cool and chic, and I love how that looks. Here's the earring. Here's the Fendi earring, and I love it so much. I'll keep that on. I'm gonna admire and enjoy my Adele pieces a little longer, so I'm not gonna take those off. Also from Fendi, I have this really interesting gold choker. This one just slips around the neck and has a chain that you put on to attach it in the back. I love this choker. It's really gorgeous. It's a piece I picked up at the Fendi outlet. I love wearing it when we go out on dinner dates, and it's just a really cool piece. Next up is a little something from Gucci. If you watched my Christmas vlog over on my Diaries channel, I'll link that below because that channel is kind of lifestyle content, wellness, fitness, beauty things, and diet things, stuff like that, non-fashion related, although I do a little bit of fashion there as well. But but you should really subscribe there if you like to watch that type of content too. Anyway, I digress. I mentioned on there I got these for Christmas from my husband, and it's these beautiful Gucci logo earrings, and I absolutely love these. I love this Gucci logo. I prefer this over the Marmont logo. I'm not really crazy about that, but I love this one because this is just such a cool vibe. Now, that would be a little much if I wore this with a Fendi on the other side, right? Maybe that would be a little much, but I think that would look really cool. Maybe a little too logo crazy, but anyway, I love these. And then I have a couple of pieces from Hermes. I have this click bracelet. This is the small kind. The H opens and you can just slip it on. Brett got this for me for Christmas 2 Christmases ago. And I love this look. It's white with gold. I actually still have the plastic on it. Oh, that is too funny. That's so funny. Okay. But I love this. It's beautiful. And I really should wear it more often. And also another piece from Hermes. I got this in Las Vegas in 2023. And it's this stunning necklace. It's gold and kind of a tortoiseshell brown. So very, very on trend right now with the whole brown trend. Has a little toggle piece here that you slip in there, so you can wear it in a variety of different ways. You can wear it either like this, like a long chain, or you can hook this toggle piece into here and then kind of have this hanging like, what is that called? A lariat? I don't remember the name of that. It'll hang like this. So that's pretty stunning too, to do that. Actually, I like that. I'm gonna try that right now. There it goes. That's interesting, right? I'm sure they all don't match, but whatever. For my costume wish list, I would love to buy some more Hermes pieces, of course, perhaps a few other bracelets in other colors. They also have gorgeous leather ones with a Kelly clasp, which I really love as well. I really love the logo earrings, so any other type of logo earrings, maybe YSL. I'd also love a Chanel brooch or YSL brooch. Yeah, just fun little things like that that just kind of add a little splash of logo, and I just find it really cool. I'm a logo gal, what can I say? Next up is Cartier. I have 2 pieces my husband bought me in 2022. First up, we have the Justin Clou. This is the small size and it's solid gold. I absolutely adore this. This is a thinner version that you manipulate onto your hand, just like so. Simple, dainty, stackable. Really love the way this looks. And then for Christmas the same year, my husband definitely spoiled me that year, so sweet, is the Love bracelet. This is also the small size. It comes with a little screw here, and you have to unscrew one of the screws, twist it to allow it to open. It would unhinge like that. You just throw it on. And then you have to screw the little nail head back to the other direction and it locks it in place. I love how they stack together, really stunning. As far as my fantasy Cartier wish list, honestly, I think I would just love to upgrade these 2 bracelets, maybe to the larger sizes, maybe to the one with the nail head full of pave diamonds, and maybe to the one here where instead of these little screws, it has diamonds on as well. Obviously hold on to these, but I'd love upgraded versions as well. And then I would really, really absolutely love the Panthera watch. And that is definitely a watch that I have on my wish list. Fantasy or reality, it is a beautiful watch. Definitely a goal gift of mine that I would really love to have. And I'm just a simple gal. I don't want anything extravagant with a big face or anything jumbo. Just the smallest size, which actually costs $21,000. But again, it's a goal. And I'm thinking either, do I want to get an Hermes Birkin or do I want to get a Cartier Panthera watch? That is a fantasy question that I don't know how to answer. Next up are some stunning gold pieces I picked up in Dubai. We actually visited twice in 2023 and 2024, and these are little mementos of our trip. First up is this beautiful 22 karat bangle bracelet. It's laser cut and it's absolutely incredibly gorgeous. The way it picks up the light and just sparkles, it's really beautiful. Absolutely love it. Nice solid gold piece. You have to go to the gold souk and go to these store here. They have multiple locations there. Negotiate the heck out of them and you'll get yourself a really good deal. Also on our first trip out there, I got my hands on this incredible white gold cuff. Now this too also has some laser etching detail on it and it just sparkles. It's absolutely incredible. This is 18 karat gold and dipped to be white gold. It really is absolutely stunning. Honestly, I need to wear this more. I've completely, almost completely forgotten about it because I keep all these in a safe, out of sight, out of mind sometimes. Also on that first trip, I decided to gift earrings to my two sisters and my mom. And unfortunately, my mom passed away last June and she didn't get very much of a chance to wear this. So I took it back to just remind myself of her. And so now the three sisters have very similar earrings and I'll just always remind myself that these were a gift from my mom and life is just too short. Moving on to our second trip in Dubai this past year, I also got another bangle bracelet. Now this one is a lot thicker, even though it is also 22 karat gold. It's just so much more solid and substantial than the first one that I got. There's a lot more weight to it, but it also has that same diamond cut detail on it. This one sparkles even more. Like this actually looks almost like diamonds to me. Like it's absolutely incredible. This one is also a little bigger, so it fits on my arm a little better. Now, of course, Fantasy, I would go back to that store and buy everything in sight because all their pieces were stunning. Some of them were a little more gaudy than other ones, but when in Dubai, more is more. My last collection is from Tiffany's, but before I do that, if you've made it this far and you're enjoying this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up because it helps the channel more than you know. It is such an easy way to support the channel and it's free, so please take a second and hit that like button. And if you love modern, sophisticated fashion, please consider subscribing to this channel. It would truly mean the world to me. Just quickly before I get to Tiffany, I'll talk to you about my engagement ring and my wedding band. My engagement ring is a single diamond. I think it's about 1/4 carat. Now it's a funny story. I got married when I was 24 and my husband was 28 at the time. So we got engaged at 23 and 27. We had not quite established our lives. We were just very young and dumb and really didn't know what we were doing. So obviously we weren't making a lot of money, but we knew we wanted to get married. The year before we got engaged, we went to a mall diamond store. I can't remember if it was Zales or Jared's, or I don't remember the name of it. I think it's probably out of business because I don't think it was either of those. But we bought this diamond, probably spent way too much money on it, and we actually financed it. That's how much we wanted it and just knew we couldn't really afford it outright. It was actually white gold at the time. I waited with my husband keeping that ring in a box somewhere in his bedroom, hiding it from me. I knew about it all along, but I never had any idea when he was going to finally pop the question. A year later, he finally pops it on Valentine's Day of 1999. And once my father found out about our engagement and wanted to help us out, he kindly gifted our wedding bands to us. He got us platinum rings. Brett is just a nice thick platinum band, and mine is this beautiful platinum ring with 7 diamonds on it. Luckily, one of his friends was a jeweler who got him a great deal on it. He also upgraded our mall diamond ring from a white gold to a platinum to match the rest of our jewelry. But it's the same diamond, just on a different band. For many years, I was always a little self-conscious about my diamond being small. I just felt like it wasn't one that would compete with other ladies, but I have really loved to appreciate it and love it. And I don't care what size it is. I don't care how small or how big it is. It's beautiful. It's a symbol of our love. And this year we are hitting our 25-year anniversary. We got married in 2000. And yeah, 25 years flies by when you're having fun. Okay, enough with the digression. Let me go on to the Tiffany collection because this is my favorite of all of them. My Tiffany collection dates all the way back to 1997, the year I graduated college. Brett started gifting me with some silver pieces. I think it was most likely the Elsa Peretti collection, although I looked on the website now and none of these pieces are on there anymore, so these are just really, really old. In fact, when we recently went to Tiffany here in South Coast Plaza to pick up some other jewelry, our sales associate was part of Tiffany's way back when, and he remembered these pieces. First up is this beautiful tiny little cross. I must have worn this for 15 years straight. I never took it off. And then somehow I just got away from silver and just stopped wearing it. I recently had it polished at the store and it just brought it back to life, and I really, really love it. Now it's a little knotted right now and my husband needs to fix it for me. Here you go, honey. And then I have these two bangles. These are also sterling silver, and these were heavily tarnished. I mean, they were black. I couldn't even polish them myself. These are from, 99, 98 probably. I'm excited that I've gotten the chance to wear them again because they look good as new with being polished. So if ever you have silver pieces that you need polishing, just take them back to your jeweler and they will do a bang up job for you. So those are gorgeous and over 25 years old at this point. Fast forward about 25 years, I had not gotten another Tiffany piece in quite some time. Last year we kind of picked it back up on the love for Tiffany, starting with this gorgeous bone cuff. I got this for Christmas last year. This is the Elsa Peretti bone cuff. It's a white finish over copper, so it's more of the affordable bone cuffs versus the silver or the gold one. The black one is actually less expensive than this one. There's a larger version that you can wear on either arm, but this one here specifically has a bone little nub here that you can wear on your right arm. They also have a left arm version, and I just love it. It's so bold. It's, with these two, it's really the two of them, just such a statement piece. So that kind of rekindled my love for Tiffany. Fast forward to my birthday this past September. Brett gifted me this stunning bracelet. This is the T-Smile bracelet. Very delicate and dainty. It is part of the Tiffany T collection. And I wanted something really simple and light that I can just wear every day. There it is. It's really dainty and simple and gorgeous. Now, as much as I love this piece, I also hesitate to reach for it, and I don't reach for it nearly as much as I would like to. A, because it's actually really hard to get on, and I need my husband's help to do it. It's almost impossible to try to do it myself. And B, because, I did want it to be dainty and delicate so I could wear it every day. However, I'm very clumsy by nature, and I always either trip or fall or bang myself on something, and I just completely envision myself snagging my bracelet on something and having it completely rip off. And I'm just so afraid that that would happen to this, and it makes me afraid to reach for it and just try to enjoy it without being so worried about it. And finally, this piece, this was just gifted to me from my husband on Christmas, just this past Christmas. It's also from the Tiffany T collection, and this is the Tiffany T wire bracelet, and this is in the small size. Just like the Justin Clou from Cartier, this is a bendable one, and so you just slip it onto, hold on, I'm running out of arm space here. Yes, okay, you just slip it on exactly the same way. You bend it onto your arm. Don't fear that it's going to break, it's very strong. That's what it looks like, and really love how that looks. Now, granted, I would never wear all this together, but really loving how it looks right now. As far as my fantasy wish list for Tiffany's, I would absolutely love the graduated link necklace. Now, they have a few sizes. The jumbo large size is way too big, and it's also $65,000. I don't need something so chunky. It looks almost a little too cumbersome on the neck. It's just a little over the top, although I wouldn't shy away from it if I got it as a gift, but still, I'll settle for their regular size at $19,400. I'm a simple gal, remember. For the bracelet, I'm loving the Tiffany knot bracelet. It's absolutely stunning. I love that knot detail. It's also kind of an if you know, you know type of bracelet, because the Tiffany T collection is very noticeable as Tiffany, of course, because it has the T on it. The knot is just a little understated, and you may not necessarily know that it's a Tiffany style. But I think my favorite collection from Tiffany is the Tiffany T series, and I would love a larger version of this bracelet. It's called the square bracelet, and it's just a really solid, chunky version of this one. And I would really love to get my hands on that one. And finally, I'd love the 18 karat gold version of this bone cuff. That one is $25,000. And yeah, major, major splurge. I don't know if I'll ever get my hands on that. Don't forget to check out the gorgeous diamond collection from Adele. The links are in the description box below, along with my discount code. Make sure that you take advantage of that. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite fantasy jewelry item is. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're new here. Please take care of yourself. I'll see you very soon in another video, and thank you for watching. Bye. Post video me forgot to mention this other Tiffany item. This is the Tiffany T-wire ring. My husband got it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago, and it started my love again for Tiffany. So it wasn't the bone cuff, it was actually this ring that started it all over again. Thanks for watching.